Is Fortnite doing NFTs in their game? Yes, I'm nearly 25 years old talking about Fortnite on my YouTube channel. However, what we're going to be talking about today is the recent announcement of the partnership between Fortnite and Epic Games with Nike, and more specifically, Nike's Web3 initiative called .swoosh. So let's dive into first, what was the Epic Games or Fortnite announcement with Nike? To answer the original question, Fortnite is not doing NFTs inside of their game. However, we have this partnership with Nike's Web3 division called .swoosh. So we'll first touch on what actually got released in the game that isn't necessarily related to Web3, and then we'll explore what the connection was with Fortnite and .swoosh. So first up, we actually saw these kind of in-game items. So we saw two skins. You can see here, pretty cool looking skins. We also have these in-game items that you can equip onto your character. So if you've never played Fortnite, basically you drop in with something that you fly over with in your head. It's like an umbrella, which is these shoes here. We also have things that can smack to kind of gather resources, which is this pickaxe here made of shoes, it looks like, and then these emotes, other accessories that you can equip to your character. So that is all available to purchase in the item shop. None of this is necessarily tied to Web3 except for the bundle here, which we'll talk about in a little bit. So that's what they released. What they also released was this kind of in-game experience, which is called an island in Fortnite. So essentially what you do is you type up the code or the unique identifier for the experience that Nike and Fortnite have created in collaboration to the game. So you can see here, 09300623 is what you would type in. Then you would load into the map as your character and play the experience that Nike and Fortnite have created in this collaboration. I played it myself. It was a very polished experience. It was pretty fun. You know, it was like 25-30 minutes overall to actually complete the quest that you wanted to perform to finish the map. Would I play it again? Probably not. It's not really designed to be replayable or addictive like the actual game itself. Would I recommend it to my friends? If they're interested in this kind of thing, yeah. It was very polished, very well done. As you can see, the graphics really, really nice. But, you know, it's not intended to be this kind of addictive, fun game. It's just an experience inside of Fortnite. What Web3 does in this kind of partnership is they also announced that you can connect your account with the .swoosh profile. If you don't know what .swoosh is, it is essentially Nike's Web3 initiative. So Nike has this website, which sadly is only available for US residents. So I'm not actually even able to access the website right now. I think it's probably because of legal reasons that they don't want to, you know, have to deal with some investment laws or something like that worldwide. I'm sure they will be kind of expanding it out from US only in the very near future, but I can't actually show you the website. What I can show you is the NFT collections that they have. So they have, first of all, a collection called the .swoosh IDs. So this is your profile in the .swoosh platform. So each profile gets their own NFT, and the NFT or the profile can get achievements tied to this kind of profile here. So this is where the integration of .swoosh and Epic Games comes in. What Epic Games added was the capability to connect your Fortnite or your Epic Games account with the .swoosh profile. And again, I can't do this because I'm not in the US. However, here is the page that it links you to. I imagine there is an extra box that says, hey, here's how you can connect your Fortnite or your Epic Games account with the .swoosh profile. In the process, this is going to give Nike or .swoosh, the platform outside of Fortnite, access to your in-game information, giving you access to stuff like who purchased the Nike skins, which players played the Fortnite experience, and bring this information outside of the game. And then Nike is able to put that information on the blockchain. And that is what they're doing. So they're taking everyone who performs this connection in this announcement and saying anyone who performs the connection between the Epic Games profile and their .swoosh profile will be given this achievement here. And you can see this is what I assume is an NFT. I actually don't know for sure. You're not allowed to transfer or exchange or sell this particular achievement. It is tied to your .swoosh profile. So you're not able to kind of sell it on OpenSea or trade it with anyone else for Matic on Polygon, which is where these NFTs are stored. So this is just linked to your .swoosh profile, which is what you get. You can see here it says Epic Games Connection 2023, and this is pretty cool, but what it does itself is not a lot, right? It's just kind of a achievement that you get tied to your profile. However, this comes in later. If you scroll down, it says in this disclaimer here, you can see between these dates, if you perform that connection, you are eligible to get access to a virtual collection at .swoosh at a later date. Essentially what this is saying is, as you can see here, what is a virtual collection? It is an exclusive set of digital creations, typically but not limited to footwear and apparel, which we can safely assume is going to be an NFT collection in the future, as Nike has already done this before. They've created, tied to these .swoosh profiles, the capability to mint these shoebox NFTs, which kind of evolved into unique shoes. I actually don't know the full process, but essentially they have created NFT collections in the past, and we can safely assume that this is what is going to be made available to anyone who performed this connection. So anyone who created that link between the accounts gets access to this achievement, which will in the future kind of deliver that value with the form of getting access to future releases that .swoosh makes. What that means right now, we don't actually know what that future NFT collection will do or enable you to, get any value out of this. I don't know for sure right now. We'll see what they're going to release in the future. The other thing that they released was if you actually bought the in-game items, you get this second NFT. You can see here it's around $15 to $20 using the in-game currency that Fortnite has called V-Bucks. You can purchase those skins and then get a kind of follow-up achievement tied to your .swoosh profile with this secondary achievement, which I assume is also an NFT. This doesn't actually have any kind of additional value like the access to future NFT collections or anything like that. That is purely tied to this connection here. So with that said, does this, is this an effective implementation of Web3 in partnership with Epic Games? I think it makes a lot of sense, right? Epic Games and Fortnite already has this huge in-game store and their in-game currency, right? With kind of new Web3 games coming out, we're seeing the actual in-game items as NFTs and the in-game currencies as tokens themselves. But for Fortnite, this doesn't really make much sense, right? They have the budget, they have the team, they already have this ecosystem in place where skins are not NFTs, they're centralized assets in your Fortnite account, and people are happy to purchase those just for the cosmetic aspects of the game. And then the currency, they already control the V-Bucks. So it would be a massive, massive effort to kind of make the actual skins that Nike released as NFTs in the game and then make them exchangeable outside of the game. So I think what they've done makes a lot of sense. I'm really excited to see that that connection is kind of enabled to be brought on chain by a third party, right? Because information about your Fortnite profile is not public. It's owned by Fortnite and they control the connections that you have with your account, right? So you can link your Twitch, you can link your Steam, you can link your PlayStation. But now what they're doing is saying, hey, you can link it to this external third party, which is .swoosh, Nike's Web3 initiative, and saying, all right, this specific person who happens to be a Web3 company or sort of a Web3 part of the company is going to bring that information into their system, which is on the blockchain, on the Polygon blockchain specifically, right? So now anyone on the Polygon blockchain can kind of access this information with the connection between Nike and Fortnite. So overall, very cool to see. And before we wrap this video up, I wanted to say, what could we potentially see these NFTs that, are going to be available to people who perform this link going to provide, right? What are these NFTs going to do? What's the point of any of this? Is it just to make money? Is it just to, be a speculative asset? That's not really what we want to see. And I don't think Nike is going to fumble this because we're seeing more and more movement with Nike. And specifically, a couple of days ago, they announced that they're going to be partnering with EA Sports. So Nike is bringing .swoosh NFTs to EA Sports video games. I'm not sure the full details of what this is going to involve, but for those of you who don't know, EA Sports controls the sports games, right, that everyone kind of plays, like Madden, the NFL game, the NHL games. I believe they also have like the football games and the basketball games. Pretty much any sporting game, they have full control over that partnership, and those games come out every year with partnership with the league and partnerships with the players and things like that. So this is pretty exciting for Nike to partner with the EA Sports, and EA Sports is kind of also experimenting with this Web3 idea as well. One final other thing that I thought was pretty exciting was Epic Games is partnering with a company called Immutable. It's not necessarily a partnership, but they have decided to release one of the games built on Immutable's blockchain called Gods Unchained, which I believe is a trading card game where the cards are NFTs, and maybe the in-game currency to buy those cards is immutable powered. I'm actually not 100% sure. For sure, it is a trading card game built on the blockchain, so it's very Web3 focused. This is exciting because Epic Games has decided to release this to their platform. And just for some context, in order to play games like Fortnite, you need the Epic Games client to launch and be installed on your computer to actually play Fortnite and many, many other games that Epic has created or acquired in the past couple of years. So this is pretty exciting because we've seen companies like Steam say straight up, you know what, we're not going to allow any Web3 games or any games that involve blockchain to be distributed via our platform, which is pretty brutal for being able to actually distribute and get players onboarded into a game if you're using blockchain or any digital collectibles or currencies within the game that you're building. So it's a bit of a deterrent for game companies to actually use this technology right now because they're sacrificing this distribution. So it's very cool to see Epic Games actually releasing and enabling these companies to be distributed on their platform. So for me, I play a lot of video games. It's very cool to see these companies taking these risks and trying to shift the sentiment that the gaming community kind of has right now with NFTs and the blockchain in general, which is overall very negative, as I'm sure you're already aware. So it's very cool to see. I'm excited. Hopefully you enjoyed this quick little update format. I'll be continuing to kind of do these, what's going on in the space, and give my honest, non-shilling opinion as best as I can. So if you want to see more like that, please like the video to help me reach more people like yourself in the algorithm, and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.